This is an introduction to Chapter 4, Using Native Applications. In this chapter, we'll be looking at using the traditional tools, working with Internet Explorer, creating screenshots, using media applications, and viewing configuration settings. The most frequently used text editor in Windows is Notepad. Notepad has existed in Windows for several versions and is a simple tool used to create and edit text files such as batch files, script files, and standard text documents. Text files are documents that contain only text. No graphics are supported and no special formatting is used for words or characters. Because text editors are really creating ASCII standard code for information interchange, or ASCII text, you can use an ASCII table to discover the hexadecimal value of a character. So your computer doesn't really see the characters, it sees the hexadecimal. In this screenshot, we can see an application called Notepad++, which allows us to see the hexadecimal data that is represented by the text we've entered into Notepad. WordPad is a more advanced text editor. It supports enhanced formatting capabilities and can save the formatting information with the text data. It allows you to save documents in rich text format, or RTF, open document format, open Office XML document format, and text document format. It also provides you with the ability to save font styles such as boldface, colors, and others, insert images and objects, and display an enhanced status bar with a built-in zoom control. The calculator application has been in Windows for several versions, but it's been updated in Windows 7 to include new features that many users will appreciate. The primary new features are a new programmer mode that allows for easy conversion amongst formats, including decimal, octal, hexadecimal, and binary, and worksheets for common personal calculations. Internet Explorer was first introduced as an add-on to Windows 3.1 in the 1990s and was included with Windows 95 out of the box. Since that time, it has been the default web browser in the Windows OS. Internet Explorer 8 now ships with Windows 7. The Internet Explorer 8 browser introduces a vastly different interface from that of Internet Explorer 7 and earlier. It introduces several new features. Among them are accelerators, search suggestions, smart screen filter, and in-private browsing. The Tools menu is used to access the primary configuration interfaces in Internet Explorer and includes these following tools: diagnose connection problems, reopen last browsing session, pop-up blocker, manage add-ons, work offline, compatibility view, full screen, toolbars, explorer bars, developer tools, suggested sites, and internet options. Taking screenshots is a common task for Windows users, and the Windows operating system has always supported capturing the entire screen by pressing the print screen, or the active window by pressing the Alt print screen. However, Windows 7 finally introduces a screen capture utility with more flexibility called the Snipping Tool. There are two primary media applications which ship in Windows 7. One of those applications is the Windows Media Center, which is primarily intended for the home entertainment market. You can integrate a TV tuner card and other media hardware and software to act as a central hub for a home entertainment center. It is usually used as a full screen interface and is often navigated using a remote control. The second media application shipping with Windows 7 is Windows Media Player. It can play audio files and video files in practically any format. It includes playlists for queuing of media files for future play and is the engine used by many websites to embed media into their content. You can configure it in many different ways by configuring by artist an album, and genre. As you can imagine, there are many settings that can be configured in a Windows system. One of the tools we have available for us to configure changes is the MSCONFIG tool. You can access this tool by clicking the Start button and typing in the search dialog box MSCONFIG. The MSCONFIG allows you to change configurations for startup, boot time, services, enabling and disabling applications on startup, and launching other tools. Another tool we have available to us is the System Information, which provides exhaustive information about your system. You can access it on the Start menu by going to Accessories, System Tools. Provides you a lot of information regarding your hardware resources, components, as well as the software, drivers, etc. that are installed on your machine. In this chapter, you'll be exploring using traditional tools, working with Internet Explorer, creating screenshots, using media applications, and viewing configuration settings.